Hey everyone, this is Professor Willis. Welcome to this week's lab, which is on vertebrate anatomy. This is our last official lab for the semester, so congratulations, you've made it this far. We'll get more into the details about what's going to happen in these next 2 weeks a little bit later, but let's go ahead and get started on this week's lab. The goal for today's and this week's lab is to recognize some of the major organs that we possess inside our bodies and also what organ systems those organs belong to, specifically invertebrates, and we'll be comparing that to two different organisms. So you're going to be looking at a dissected fetal pig, and you're also going to be looking at dissected frogs, and you're ultimately going to kind of compare how the major organs and organ systems differ in vertebrates in the animal kingdom. Today, all of the organisms that you're looking at are vertebrates, and to be a vertebrate, that means you have a backbone. Now, all of these organisms that do have backbones, they are lumped in this giant phylum called Chordata, or sometimes they're referred to as the chordates. Now, because we all have backbones, this does tie into our evolutionary history because it does show that there's common ancestry between these organisms. If we all have them, then of course the only way to explain how we all have them is that at one time there was some sort of common ancestry. Now, also due to common ancestry, if you take a look at organs and where they are placed in all the different chordates, they tend to be in the relatively same spots or same places, like in the abdomen, and they do the same functions. So that's why scientists often look at other animals such as pigs and frogs and use that information to guide them with knowledge on humans, because we all do have the same organs and they look pretty much the same way and they do the same functions. A common phrase you're going to hear in an anatomy class is that the structure usually dictates the function. So what does that mean? Well, it means the structure, the body structure, whatever you're looking at, will usually tell you how it works. So the way the body part is put together will give you a good idea about how it functions, about what its importance is and how it works. So for example, if you take a look at a human hand, okay, and of course you compare that to the cat paw and a whale flipper, etc., you can kind of look at the shape and size of those body parts, and it will give you an idea as to what that body part does. In tonight's lab, there are 5 tasks that you need to complete, and they all involve going online and doing research on different parts of the bodies. So for task 1, all you need to do is just get comfortable with the major organs that are in a human body, okay? So you have a chart on your paper, on your lab, and all you need to do is fill in the major human body organs on the diagram. You can go ahead and write on there and take a picture, or you can assign them letters and type on the document. However you want to do it is fine by me, as long as they are labeled and documented. For task 2, you're going to be researching human body systems. So in the chart on task 2, you're going to see there are 6 different body systems that I want you to research using the internet. And so when you research these body systems, there's 2 things I want you to do. Number 1, I want you to list at least 2 organs per body system. Okay, and then go ahead and just type it in the table. And then also I want you to research what is the function of that system. So why does the human body possess, or why do we have that body system with us? In task 3, this is where you're going to start comparing what human body organs and body systems look like compared to that of a fetal pig. So in task 3, what you're going to do is you're going to sketch a fetal pig. Please make sure you do this on a separate sheet of paper and you label as many organs as you can in the abdomen of a fetal pig. Sketch on a separate sheet of paper, take a picture of it, and insert that picture into the document. Please do not copy and paste an image from the internet. You will not receive credit for task 3 if you do this. If you need help finding the abdomen of a fetal pig, I did include a link that you are free to use. In task 4, you're going to do the same exact thing that you did with the fetal pig with a dissected frog. So in task 4, you're going to sketch the abdomen of a dissected frog, and I want you to label as many digestive and respiratory organs that you can in that frog. Again, do not copy and paste an image from the internet. Please sketch it on your own and then take a picture and upload that into the document. I did provide a website where they have images of this dissected frog. However, just a disclaimer, that one that I listed right there, it does need Adobe Flash to run, so you're going to have to enable your Chrome browser or Firefox in order to allow it to run. In task 5, this is where you are making your conclusions and reflecting upon what you observed. So take a look at human organ placement and frog organ placement. Do you see similarities? Do you see differences? Talk about that. And then I want you to think about why scientists use things like frogs and pigs when they're diagnosing human disorders, and please explain. So type that all up in a paragraph and place it in the document. And the last thing, just make sure that you submit your lab by next week's due date. Now here's what's tricky. We don't have class next week again because of the Thanksgiving holiday. So again, since Thanksgiving is on a Thursday, all the labs for that week are canceled. So when we come back next Sunday, next Sunday, so the Sunday after Thanksgiving, that will be the week to take your final. So I will go ahead and publish the exam on Blackboard, and you will have a week to submit it. And after that, you are done with this class. I will go ahead and grade your exam and post those grades on Blackboard. Again, if you have any questions about this week, please go ahead and email me at awillis@csudh.edu, and I look forward to seeing or hearing from all of you guys. All right, have a great week. Have fun doing the vertebrate anatomy lab, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.